this weekend, Young Throttle was in the World of Wheels. The first ever sideshow car in the show, and the first 12-year-old ever in World of Wheels. So, this song, we had this song playing on this little display, man. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
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 it was
for
pretty
sure,
cool.
for
Shout out to Fatty the driver, man.
sure. Shout out to Baby Drivers.
But we'll come back to that. But that I like that song. But we gonna get it started like we always get it started. This is the Shut the Fuck Up and Listen podcast, and it was brought to you by Cash Cars, where their motto is: if the motor ain't blown up and the transmission ain't slipping, don't bring that bitch back tripping, because all cars are sold as the fuck is. They only sell motors and transmissions, and the rest of the car is free. So if you buy a car from these guys and you ride down the street and you realize that the back door does not open or the seat belts don't work, all that shit was free. As long as that car go to and fro where you need to go, that's all we guarantee. Oh, and JD on the cameraman, you know what I mean, he's always behind the wheel still. But today we got we got all different guests, but today we are with the famous Mr. Teddy, man. Teddy Dread nigga, you know what I mean? Teddy did Young Throttle's hair for the car show, had the nigga looking crispy. Because if you see the nigga now, he done unteddied himself.
Straight up.
But we here with Teddy, man, and we just go, kick the shit, you know what I mean? Because we caught him doing, and so now we catching the Teddy experience, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to holler at my dog while he doing what he do, because I know he busy. So normally we in the studio at the motherfucking apartment on the couch, but we came out especially because we know this guy's busy. And so we can, you know what I'm saying, and we showing him doing what he do, you know what I mean? So shit, what better way of introducing a nigga on what he do and he doing what he do, you know what I mean?
Straight up.
So what made you get into the dread game?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I first was a barber, you feel me? I spent about 25 years. And just for me, just speaking for me, I can't speak for nobody else. I really wasn't making as much money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the time when I first started off, haircuts was like 12.
Yeah.
I was doing specials for like $8.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Making it roll. As time went on, the prices started increasing.
Hell yeah.
But I still felt like I wasn't making as much money.
Right.
So it's a guy in the shop that I ended up working next to. I seen that he was doing locks.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, damn, how much she making? So he told me a lot more, and I was just like, shit, I'm walking out of here with like 100. You walking out here with 300-400.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to learn what you do. He was like, well, I can't teach you, but you can learn from afar. So he was next to me right here. I was right here. So I'm cutting up, and I'm watching him cutting up. The next you know, he starts spinning the chair. I'm like, man, is he not trying to show me? So I'm still cutting. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go over there and just watch him and see what he says. So I went over there and watched him. And he was like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You can't do that. So I was like, all right, cool. He don't want me to learn, which was a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it let me know, like, anything you want to learn, you can go to YouTube University. He did. So I was like, I'm going to go to YouTube, typed it in, started learning it, studying it. And I just wanted to do it at first just because I was like, I need more money.
Right.
So I started doing it. And then I was slow at it. I really wasn't good. And I was like, nah, skip that. I don't want to do that. It's too much. And then I was like, nah, I'm going to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no quitter. So I stuck with it. And I just gradually got better at it. I started getting more clientele. I started making more money. And that's how it became a dread stylist.
But what makes your style different than a lot of other? Because, see, it's a lot of people. Listen, you know, how often do I come down here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How often do I? But I always step through. I always know where you at. You know what I mean? But I'm out in the streets though. You know what I mean? And you down here, I'm doing what the fuck I do. You know what I mean? I hang around niggas, drive tow trucks, and we sell cars and them niggas. You know what I mean? So, but we still fuck with the same people because they make the money. doing what we do to come down here to get the Teddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then when I see them and they, you know, niggas like, oh man, you know, we got the Teddy. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
the fact that it's a transformation.
For
You
sure.
dig what I'm saying? It's so when people can recognize your style, you know what I mean? When they see people out, you know what I'm saying? Like if you when I sell a car, I put something on it. You know what I mean? I put it in a video, so when you see the car,
Right.
you know who you bought it from. You know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
when you see your style
Mm-hmm.
out here walking the streets,
Right.
that you know that is something to give praise to.
Appreciate it.
Because for you to take the same game that everybody's doing,
Right.
you know what I mean? The Africans and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Facts.
the same shit, but you still manage to have your own experience to where if you go somewhere else, a motherfucker gonna know, yeah, you ain't got Teddy. You know what I mean? So it's like for people to speak of your name in the drag game with, you know, with respect.
For sure.
And see, my thing is, I try to use my platform to show the real people. You know what I mean? The real good solid people. Because me and you go way back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back when you was telling jokes. You know what I mean? So
For sure.
tell me about that part of your life. A lot of people might not know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The comedy field. All right, let's get to it. How I ended up starting doing comedy. We was in the shop, the same shop I learned how to do a lot of shit, which is kind of funny. You know, we just joking and jawing on each other.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
exchanging little cracking sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a guy by the name of Jason. He was hosting the shows. And he was like, man, Teddy, you ever thought about doing stand-up comedy? And I was like, nah, I ain't never thought about that. He was like, man, y'all be in here cracking jokes, shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Shit, hop on stage, fuck it. So I was like, I might try it. I'll think about it. So he came again to get in line. Was like, bro, you should try it, bro. Just get on stage. You know, you might be good, you might not, but just try it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
So he had a show. It was at Club Rain. First,
Yeah,
was it
yeah,
Club,
yeah,
I wanna say
yeah.
it was Club
Club
Rain.
Rain,
102.
that's where I seen you at.
Yeah. So he was just like, shit, you gonna be probably like third or fourth act, but you know what I'm saying, just get up there and do your thing. So I'm like, all right, I just kind of practice some stuff.
Yeah.
So I got up there, I did my thing. I was just like, shit, I hope I don't get booed. Like,
Right,
so
right.
I did my thing. I mean, I got a couple of laughs, but it started there. You know, I was warming up to it. Started doing other little shows. I kind of backed off of it just because of the fact that I wasn't making no money. I'm just
Right,
gonna be honest.
right.
So, you know, I go to work from like 9 to 6. You have to be at the show between
Yep,
7 and 8
yep,
or something
yep,
like that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I ain't about to go there trying to do no shows. I ain't that good yet. I
Yeah.
was cool, but I wasn't that good yet. I wasn't getting paid. I was making like maybe $100 a show. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna miss out on money if I leave to get to the show. So I kind of backed out from it, even though it was
Yeah.
my passion.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I started doing comedy.
Cause see, I started. It was crazy, cause we sat in the dope house. You know what I mean? And it was always a group of chicks, right? And then I always tell them, bruh, if you niggas hook me up with the ugly bitch, it's gonna be a motherfucking night. Ain't nobody gonna get no pussy.
Right.
So these niggas always set me up, and I was like, nigga, cause I ain't gonna smoke no weed till these bitches get here,
Right.
and that's gonna set the motherfucking mood, nigga. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So then everybody bitch come in there, and then nigga trying to hit me with the Chewbacca. I said, all right, nigga, give me the weed. Give me the weed. These niggas is laughing because they know it's about to be on. You know what I mean? And it's like they set this bitch up for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, and then I would just entertain the dope house. And so, it was just always fun to have fun. You know what I mean? Because it's like
For sure.
people would be so serious and, you know, funerals. You know what I mean? I used to get high and go to the funeral. You know what I mean? and I'm in that motherfucker dying. You know what I mean? I'm cracking the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm making everybody laugh at a fucked up time. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'll be with a group of people and I done viewed the body and I'll be walking out and niggas always say, well, how you look? I said, dead, nigga.
Right.
It's the viewing, nigga. Go in there and see. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
And then, you know, it would always be somebody in there. I went to a funeral and I don't know why the motherfucker that couldn't read chose to and I ain't talking about the condolence. I'm talking about the shit with the Mount Baptist Sinai Church, that part, you know what I mean?
Right.
That part. And it was so fucked up because he couldn't read, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was fucking up so bad, bro, that the people in the audience was saying what the fuck he was reading and wasn't even up there, but the way he was sounding. And it just made more sense. He's trying to sound out a word that we already know where it's supposed to be.
Right.
And then you had people, oh, just pray for him, and like he was crying. You know, motherfuckers like, pray for him. I was like, pray for him?
Right.
Somebody should have prayed for that grown nigga when he was in kindergarten. This nigga can't read. Why the fuck would y'all let him get this part of the service?
Exactly.
Or a motherfucker can't sing.
Right.
Oh, at the funeral. And so I would always make light of everything, and I never, if I knew you and I knew that we had a great time together, I would always speak of that great time and make a smile on people's faces, because I really knew you. You know, I really fucked with you. You dig what I'm saying? So
For sure.
it was just that, you know what I mean? But see, you quit. I just stopped because it was too many fake ass niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, you know, that's when the niggas from Atlanta and shit was coming down, trying to get me to come to Atlanta.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, I would kill every show. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. It was like after I got off stage, people left. And a lot of comedians didn't like that. And so I would always say, well, it's best to put me up last. But they were like, oh, nigga, I'm a headliner. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You a headliner, nigga. You ain't got a hairline, nigga. You see this hair, nigga? I'm giving away a car at the end of the show, bitch. You know what I mean? They buying raffle tickets for me to give away a car, nigga. What do you got?
Right.
What do you got? Nigga, you caught an Uber here, nigga. You better sit your ass down and buy a ticket. You know what I mean? And then I was doing the show, and then I came late, as I should, nigga. I'm the star. And I ain't got to be there early. I've been promoting this motherfucker. Y'all ain't been promoting shit. You hear me? Mm-hmm. I put in a lot of work. I earned this shit. You know what I mean? Shit. These motherfuckers act like they was Kevin Hart, man. I'm not going to promote no show that I'm on. I was like, do you hear how stupid that sounds? They ain't paying me enough to do that. And I was like, bro, who are you? Within the fucking 2,000 or 1,500 people on the nigga Facebook page, bro, you ain't even pulling those numbers. And so niggas never wanted to be humble.
Right. And
then when you really see a nigga be like, oh, start talking about being high, and nigga don't smoke weed, like, bro, come on now. Come on, man. Why you do that? I look at you niggas like cross-dressers or something, you know what I mean? But it's another thing that me and you have in common. Our voices.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen,
For sure.
I always know when you're around. If you are in like if somebody I was just around a random motherfucker, you know what I mean? And I guess they followed you on Instagram or something, and I heard your voice. You know what I mean? Like they was watching you playing you or whatever, and I heard the voice, and I was like, oh, that's my nigga Teddy. You know what I mean? But so I always get a lot of shit about my voice. Like I just did a commercial about the baby mama came here for Inside Special, and then I got so many motherfuckers trolling me like, "Oh, he sounds like a baby mama." You know what I mean? Or when I pull up at the motherfucking McDonald's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, "Is that it for you, ma'am? Ma'am, we can't hear you. Ma'am, turn your truck off." You know what I mean? Or when people call my phone, can I speak?
Talk about it.
Can I speak to the man of the house? Bitch, this is the man.
Right.
I am the man. Oh, my fault. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, have you, people give you shit about your voice like they give me shit?
Man, in a major way, man. I mean, a lot of my back and forth with the cracking on people, jawing on people, whatever you may call it, came from that, my squeaky voice. But also, too, I used to always practice on voices. And I think that kind of altered my voice. Like, I used to do, like, if I do Cat Williams impressions.
Yeah.
Just different people's voice impressions. So I think it altered my voice.
Yeah.
And then, like, sometimes I act like a female on the phone.
Yeah.
So, just on some comedy.
Yeah.
So I always kind of got that too, going through the drive-through, and they be like, "Ma'am, can you repeat this?" I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, yeah.
I got that too. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, they act like, I mean, it don't deter you as a man or nothing like that. But you look at Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That nigga had a crazy ass.
And they used to call me Mike Tyson.
Cause of your voice.
And then they said, cause that's before I started growing my hair out. That was back when Mike Tyson was popular. I was more on that. You know what I mean? I was doing all that. That's when a nigga was fighting and trying to find himself. I was young, and then the voice didn't help out.
Right.
Cause see, my voice deterred me from arguing with a bitch. Because it only gets higher.
Right.
And I never want nobody to confuse two bitches arguing. You get what I'm saying? So I always keep it low and slow. Yeah. And then they confused me to be a pimp. Because see, when nigga hair was long, the hair, if I didn't cut that hair, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Would I be where I'm at now? Fuck no. Hell no. Hell to the no. You know what I mean?
So you think it was the hair?
Bro, it's like, cause the hair, I understand some of these. I understand how, like, when a motherfucker come in, right?
Right.
And they dreads is like overgrown, and you really had to, like, you know, and you sent them out of here looking like totally different. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
You send them out here like, you know what I mean? It gives people a different confidence about themselves. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
You cannot portray to be the same person. You know what I mean?
Right.
You not. Just like if you snatched a wig off some of these broads, right? Do you think they had the same attitude that they had with the wig or without the wig? Because under the wig, they got patches, and I never understood that.
Right.
Now, have you, in your, you know, in your endeavors, what I mean, dated a woman, right? And you met her. She wore nothing but lace fronts. You know what I mean? In the motherfucking eyelids and all this other shit. And then it became a day, cause like, you know what I'm saying, you only see her with her wig on. You know what I mean? You might catch her without her lashes or something, but you only seen her with a wig on or something tied around her head.
Right.
Right? Then it became a day. A day where that wig came off, or she got comfortable, or the day you seen her without the wig. Tell me about that day.
Shit. I remember this one. Damn. I'm trying to think if I should tell this or not.
Oh man, because the truth is the truth. It's
So-
not like you bad, Malvin.
For sure.
It's because see, this is the thing that women need to know. See,
Right.
a lot of men are scared to
Mhm.
tell a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bitch. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's the patches
Mhm.
for a lot of men. I've never seen it personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. I only dated women
Yeah.
with their own hair. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You didn't catch me. No.
Somebody like that.
No, because when she goes home, she can pull her hair up in a ponytail. She got edges.
Right.
We good. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Nigga, I am totally against any of that. See,
Sure.
listen. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
If a woman came out
Mhm.
bald,
Mm.
just bald with her eyelashes and some makeup,
Right.
a nigga still gonna fuck with her, right? Talking
You
about
saying
slick
fuck with
bald.
her?
No, I'm talking about
fuck with her, fuck her, or you talking about fucking her?
no. Cause see, it's certain niggas that like a bald bitch, and certain women can be bald and beautiful.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And all the bald head bras I ever seen, asses
That's
got
right.
fatter. See, instead of getting BBW, they need to shrink their motherfucking hair, and then maybe the attention from their hair would get to their ass. I don't know, but bald head women just seem to have fatter asses. I don't know why, right? And bald women are intriguing because rain, sleet, snow. You know what I mean? This bitch can go. Like, shit, we can. See, I don't know if you think like I think, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking like the whole naturalness of me being able to get head in the rain,
Mm.
head in the shower.
Yeah.
I'm talking because she's not worried about her hair.
Shit, my only thing though, shit, I gotta flip your hair every now and then. Like you ain't Terrence or Michael, or shit. I mean,
No, but I'm just saying
Hey.
because see, bald women, right? They tap into their sexiness, right? You don't see too many bald sluts. You dig what I'm saying? If a woman, every woman I've ever seen in public that had a bald or low haircut, right?
right?
She's more elegant. She's more on her classy type, you know what I mean, deal. You know what I mean? She got her shit lined up. You know what I mean? She just, you know, she might have a little design in her shit, but she has the confidence because for a woman to step out being bald with the confidence, that's why you got so many motherfucking women
So
that's wearing long hair.
speaking on short hair, cause first you said bald.
Bald. No, it's bald.
Cause you ain't get no design on the goddamn
No,
bald
no,
head.
what I'm saying, you got bald women and you
Yeah.
got short hair women.
Cameraman bald or
Yeah, all that.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Because I pay attention.
okay.
But see, the thing is, I'm going to ask you a question.
For sure.
What is the difference between a clown and a woman that wear a wig? There is no difference. There is
The
no
shoes.
difference. No. All right. A clown is not a clown, right?
Okay.
Until he put his makeup on, right? Still ain't a clown. Still ain't a clown.
Okay.
A clown is not a clown until he put his makeup, his wig,
Mhm.
his nose, his rubber boots,
Right.
and his fake ass smile. Now
Mhm.
he's a clown.
Now he's a clown.
These baddies ain't a baddie until
They become a clown.
there we go.
So are clowns good or bad?
Because,
As far
but
as
what
the
I'm
woman?
saying is, all right. So you correct me if I'm wrong, because you
Yeah.
done dealt with women that color change, right? When
Sure.
women wear a blonde wig,
Mhm.
they do not act the same as when they wear a black wig. Every wig, if you have not paid attention,
Mhm.
pay attention now.
Mhm.
Every wig, every hairstyle requires a different person.
Mhm.
because it's I don't know if they realize that, but that's why throughout my endeavors of dating women who did wear, before I came anti-weave, you know what I mean?
Right.
I became anti-weave because I done seen a whole bunch of different personalities. When this bitch is running around, hair fucked up and all this, humble as a motherfucker. Humble. Know her motherfucking place in life. We good. As soon as a bitch go get her hair done, who are you? Who are you? And then they try to become the bitches that be watching on TV. You know what I mean? The ATL bitches or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you come in the house and a girl's watching that, leave. Toxic. This is what she watches. Can't wait to throw a drink in the bitch face. You know what I mean? Can't wait to fight. Come on, man. So I just think, like, because women be like, oh, where the real men at? Fuck. Where's the real women at? Because with all that fake shit, you have to become that person. You know it, right? Because when motherfuckers get the Teddy experience sometimes, because then they become somebody different. You might not know it. You might not know it, right? Because you done did they shit. You done get the Teddy. But now they going out into the world.
Became a whole different person.
Yeah. Now I'm out to the world. Now, yeah, you bitch say something. I got the Teddy because motherfuckers know this was not no $50. You know what I mean? They know you booked.
Right.
You know what I mean? People know your business. You know what I mean? So when the motherfucker know that and know you got your hair done by this nigga, it's like, okay, it's a different status. It's just different look. It's a different respect. Because, nigga, I know you didn't go to the House of Heaven and get your hair done and pay $25 for a motherfucker to practice. You went to a skilled professional and you paid that price. That's why people brand. You branded. You branded fucking dreads, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I branded cars. Popper branded the fucking I'm KC.
Right.
Now, people been selling t-shirts for years before him. You know what I mean? But it's you took what people do and took it a step further and made it your own. Cash cars. Come on now, it's been motherfuckers selling cars before me. But I branded the shit. Young Throttle. It's been motherfuckers doing donuts. Before him, before me. And now he has branded the motherfucking sideshow shit. So it's like when you are able to rise above the rest.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta. It's alright to toot your own fucking horn. It's alright to walk around with your chest all poked out because, nigga, you are somebody. You dig what I'm saying? So when people talk about you,
For sure.
good or bad, it don't matter. You dig what I'm saying? Because, see, now you are put in the realm of being somebody, right? So when
Sure.
you somebody, nobodies don't talk about nobodies. Nobodies don't never talk about nobodies. Why? Because there's nobody to talk about. So nobodies always talk about a somebody around a different nobody, because then when that nobody talks about somebody, he is somebody in that nobody conversation. You dig what I'm saying? So I always, like, when motherfuckers say, man, shit, when I hear people talk about people, I'm like, okay, he's somebody. Give a fuck what it was about. Don't give three shits what it's about. Okay, I understand he's somebody because this is a nobody motherfucker talking about somebody. I'm pretty sure this nigga ain't talking about. Teddy, if you set up and talked about all the people that you knew talked about you, what would you have to talk about?
Right.
You couldn't concentrate. You couldn't fucking focus.
For sure.
And so when motherfuckers keep their name in your mouth, shit, nigga, thank you. keep a nigga relevant. Let me know I'm doing something. Because shit, I ain't never heard y'all talk about the bum down the street. And you see that nigga every day.
Talk about it.
So why ain't you talking about him? Because you know don't nobody give a fuck. Because you's a nobody bringing up a somebody in a nobody conversation. So, and then when people run around saying, haters, 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 haters. Bruh, you the biggest hater. Ain't nobody hating on you. Who are you? Who are you to be hated on, for one? You know what I mean? All these motherfuckers is hating on me. Nigga, what do you have? What is your accomplishment in life? It ain't got to be about what you got, but what the fuck have you done? What have you done to be hated on? You ain't got no car. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing for nobody. What somebody hate? It's a lot of motherfuckers that work every motherfucking day hating that you just sit the fuck around and do nothing. That's what the fuck we hate.
Sure.
But nigga, other than that, nigga, shit, when niggas is doing what the fuck they do and mind they motherfucking business, shit, niggas ain't got time to hate.
True.
Now look at that. And he ain't done, right? He ain't done.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Little razzle dazzle, lightweight pressure, nothing heavy.
Yeah.
Something easy.
So what? Well, this my man. Now tell him how you describe what you want to done to your hair, because you described it.
Yeah, I like it.
No.
What?
When you told him, he said, "How you want your hair?" Go.
I told him like, and how he did. I don't know the style. But when I first saw it, I was like, yeah.
Nah, nigga.
I mean, I'm trying to explain.
I know what the fuck you trying to explain, right?
Okay.
You danced around what you said first. Teddy said, "How'd you want your hair?" And you said you wanted it
like old girls here.
and Teddy said, "The stud?" And he said, "Yeah." Okay, so that's it.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
what style is that, Teddy? Because
That's like a
because he
yeah.
from his point of view, it's the stud style, and ain't nothing wrong with it, because you might pick up some dykes, you know what I mean? Because you got the stud hairdo.
But,
They like, I seen that.
I mean, all it is, basically, what she described was she just wanted, you feel me,
Mm-hmm.
just to crisscross it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So if you hold it back, I just basically
Yeah, because there's some style
just
in there.
crisscross.
Yeah.
You know, just different directions. You know.
And then the part coming down the middle.
Yeah,
I mean, that
and
was
just-
a little. See that what I'm
just a
saying to
little
you.
flex.
That is a talent, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? And it is a style. You know what I mean? It's like you paid attention to detail, because you didn't have to put that one part coming down. You dig
Right.
what I'm saying? And you didn't have to do the little thing up there. So now, you know what I mean? I'm just admiring your work, brother. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah, that's what you were
listening
saying.
to this nigga, I thought I was going. I was like, oh, okay, that's what the studs wear. You.
Nah, I ain't mean it like that.
I'm fucking with you, cuz.
I
I'm
know.
fucking with you.
No, you
But
did.
nah, he getting you right though. He getting you right. So is I'm just saying, is that just something that you came up with? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean?
It's
Or
crazy.
is that a style that somebody else can do? That's all I'm saying. Because I don't know nothing about it.
Right.
I only seen you do it.
Right. What's crazy is the girl that came in previously today that was a stud, she seen me do it on somebody else. So it's kind of like, I seen that do this, I seen that do this, but
It all tracked back to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying can't nobody do this,
No, I'm not saying
but
that.
it's kind of like a certain position of how you position the braid to make it curve
Yeah.
to create that look.
Right.
So if somebody seen that, a stylist, I'm not saying they can't do it, but you gotta know how to turn the braid.
Right.
So, I mean, that style I've done at least a good 7 times. But
Well, you
yeah,
did
it's
it-
one of the styles I customly created
Yeah. That's
for sure.
that's all I'm saying, Teddy. That's it. Because that's pretty cool how somebody came in, right? Asked for a style that they seen that they knew you do it, right?
For sure.
Come in, ask for it, get it, then this nigga see it and say, nigga, give me the same shit too. You know what I mean?
For
So
sure.
I'm just saying that is that's pretty unique, bro.
Yeah, that is.
how it just
I mean, that shit
boomeranged
was
back.
funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. No, what did you say? I said the yeah, you wrote. But yeah, it's all about being creative, man. That's all it is. Creativity.
Yeah,
Indeed.
because you want to set yourself apart from anybody, because once everybody do the same shit, you know what I mean, then you have to lower the price. You know what I mean? So your price is your price because it's your experience. It's an experience that everybody goes through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody leave this motherfucker not looking the same.
That's that.
And see, it's always, you know what I'm saying? This nigga get a nice little haircut, you know what I mean? Now, back when the gold teeth was like very popular, shit, niggas didn't talk the same to motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Especially when, back in the day when niggas started getting diamonds and like, you know, back in the motherfucking 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? These niggas is really spinning that bag on their mouth. That, you know, this niggas that still got that shit to this day in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody never talked the same once they got the motherfuckers in their mouth. Dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. I had them before too. It was like, whoa, a big difference.
Yeah.
For sure. They sit in your mouth different.
Yeah.
Alter your speaking, everything.
Yes.
Then you gotta take them out and suck the spit out. So
Yeah.
they'll be slimy when
Yeah.
you take them out.
Well, see,
Go
I
for it.
call them twinkle turds. Because most of them niggas that had the shit never brushed their teeth.
Oh man, I brush my shit.
Right, but see, it was a point where niggas start start cementing them in their mouth, going out the cheap route, and a lot of them niggas almost lost their lives because they didn't use the high quality gold. You know what I mean? They just used the cheap gold, and with that shit being permanently in their mouth, it just started tarnishing. You know what I mean? Niggas shit started tarnishing, and then they started getting gum disease, man. It's fucked up, man. Fucked up. So Teddy, on the average, how many women hair do you do?
Shit, man.
And you can count the other ones too. You know what I'm saying? You count them too.
I don't know. It's like my clientele's kind of like 50-50. I don't know if I do more women or more men, but it just varies. I mean, I done the good.
I know a lot of bras hair you done did. And you know what? And it's only because I done seen, like, you know, I follow you on the book, so
Right.
when you post pictures of some of your hairstyles and some of the people hair you done did, I understand the art to it. You know what I mean? I understand the style. I understand what you do to make everybody get that. Hey, you know what I mean? Because it's the lineup. You know what I mean? It's the all the other little shit that you do to give them the Teddy experience. So, how do you keep soul? Because it's like you don't do everybody hair exactly the same, because you don't
Right.
give the men the exact same women's, like, you know what I mean? If you was doing a girl hair
Right.
in that style, you would do it a different way to make the hair look feminine. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because that right there, it don't look feminine.
Right.
But if you put it on a female, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would
yeah.
change it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
sure.
saying, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's something in itself. You know what I mean? Where you say, all right, this is a girl, I'm gonna go ahead do the same hairdo, but make it girly. You know what I mean? And so you won't look like a dude.
Right. Like so for me, when I'm doing any clients here,
Yeah.
right? For a guy, I think if I was sitting in a chair, how would I want my hair, right?
Right.
So for a female, I look at it as if this was my lady, you know what I'm saying? How
Right.
would I want her to step out with me?
Right.
So I would do it like, okay, she my lady, she got a big forehead.
Yeah.
Well, she might be kind of sensitive about her forehead, so let me swoop it to the side or to the front, or
Yeah.
you know, this in a third, or and then at times too, I ask them, what are some of your previous hairstyles, or what type of hairstyles do you like, and then I customize off of what they like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think of it. It's like when I think of a woman's hairstyle, I think of how I would want her to look while she with me.
Right.
Not saying I'm flirting with the client, but
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with him sitting here, if he say, man, Tay, I want you to freestyle, do something custom. I'm like, all right, cool. So I asked him, like, bro, you going somewhere? He's like, I'm going out tonight. Me and my chick, we got somewhere to go. I'm like, what you wearing?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a suit. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll be like, all right, if I sit in there, I'm gonna wear a suit. All right, I'm gonna do a bun. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fade the sides. This how I'm gonna rock my hair. I put myself in that position.
Yeah.
So that's how I come up with custom styles for clients. You know what I'm saying? It's all in my mind what I think.
Yeah.
And then I also ask them too, like, what's the previous, or what do you like? And then, cause some people, right, they just say, like, if I'm doing a feminine hairstyle, she like, well, I don't want my hair up, I want my hair down.
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. Do you want it to the side? Do you like it to the left? Do you want halfway down, mostly down? Like, I ask questions because I'm trying to learn the client.
Right.
So once I learn the client, I know what she like and what she don't like. Then I know how to proceed with the style.
Right.
Instead of me doing the whole style, because I know so many different variables of styles. Instead of me doing the style, I have to take it down and do it over. I want to avoid that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask them, like, what do you like, what you don't like? You know what I'm saying? How you feeling? Or if they say customize, I'm like, all right, well, cool. You want me to customize it? What don't you like?
Right.
Oh, I don't like my hair to the side. I don't like it pulled tight right here or whatever. So now I know, okay, I can do this style. This style going to work. Because even though my styles are real intricate, they take a while.
Yeah, I know.
So I can't be on your hair for 2-3 hours or whatever, and then take that down, and then be on your hair another 20-30 minutes, another hour. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you.
Because you got more niggas waiting for the check.
More people. They got 5-6 people
see,
waiting.
that is like, that's crazy, because that's the same thing I do with selling cars.
For sure.
See, I ask them motherfucking questions, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's your budget? You know what I mean? Shit, you like shit fast? What do you want? But then it's like, I look at the cars, and then, you know, when I look at the car, that's how I can see a baby mama driving this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had sold a baby mama special, and it was called the Baby Mama I'm Doing Better at Walmart special. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Like, it was, I named the cars. Every car that I did a commercial for, I named it. And it's like, I can look at it and tell, like, yeah, this would be some shit a baby daddy drive. You know what I'm saying? And I tell a bitch, like, shit, you buy this car, it'll last long as you keep that nigga out of it, because I can see this car lasting quite a while until you can do better. You dig what I'm saying? Versus when you buy this motherfucker, I can see this bitch racing down Prospect. I see it all the time.
Right.
So that's how I just say, man, fuck all this. You know what I mean? We don't have baby daddy warranties on these cars. So for you to be the same it's the same creativity to set me apart from all the car dealers. It's the same creativity to set you apart from all the dreaders. It's the same creativity to set Popper away from all the niggas selling t-shirts.
Right.
It's the same creativity that separate Lavish from all the hat makers. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's always that creativity, and that's the part that I always want to try to shine light on. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just don't know. You have a lot of people that just sit and be like, damn, man, how you do it? You know what I mean? Because, like, when you was telling me the story earlier about how you got in the dreads and how the nigga was hating and act like he didn't want to show you.
Right.
And see, me, anything, even in the comedy game, when you ask me about the comedy,
For sure.
niggas ask me about cars. Anything a nigga ever asks me, I'm gonna be as resourceful. I'm gonna give a nigga the cheat code. Cause I want to see people win. And so when people don't want to see other people win, I just think that, because look, I was probably one of the very few niggas that made junking cool. Look how many niggas junk cars.
Right.
They're your clients. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And look how they're able to come down and afford you, every time they want to go out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, nigga, shit, we got to step out. I'm about to go down here and get Teddy.
Right.
So I'm just saying, so it's like, do you realize how your name rings in the streets? You know what I mean? From the talent that you got. And how you really can, like, shit, teach niggas, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you could set a course. Shit, because I but if a nigga just was like, damn, bro, you know what I mean? I want to eat, you know what I mean? Help me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, when you came to a nigga, it's like, bro, show me how to eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, nigga, I ain't telling you to do shit. And no, nigga, show me how to do this shit, nigga. We can rock this shit. And then for a nigga not to see that just wasn't, a real nigga to me.
Sure.
But you can, you know what I mean, set up class for the younger generation, for niggas that want to learn, because then they can take your style and add something to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think you do a great job with the hair and shit, you know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
But it be some questions that I'll be trying to ask people, right?
Right.
Now, what is your outlook on poly relationships?
Huh? Bring it closer. Way up. Up here. Okay. Cause I know it's like, what is it, polygamy and poly, right? Cause
It's all the same.
It's okay. So basically, having two women.
Yeah.
My views on that. The way that the world is now, is more accepted.
Right.
Do I think that I could do it? I would say no, just because there's a difference between being in a relationship with two women and being in one relationship and having a woman on side or two different females you're talking to, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm literally in a relationship with two, then that means I had to deal with not only their emotions on a regular, I had to deal with their finances, their ups, their downs, their emotions, everything, versus if you're just dealing with two different females, you just smash and keep it moving. I ain't got to worry about you coming to me like, oh, the rent due, I ain't got no money back, my car broke down, I ain't got to do with that. So my views on it, I couldn't deal with it because it's hard enough dealing with one woman as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So to deal with two that's having a period or where they staying with you and whatnot, it's just going to be a lot of stress for me. So I think it takes a certain type of man to be able to deal with 2 or 3 women at one time. And I tip my hat to him. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Right. But throughout all relationships, right?
For sure.
All right. I can pretty much like tell you how your relationships went and don't know how they went.
Yeah.
But I got a pretty good idea. Right? So, you Teddy.
Right.
All right. So, you're not a bad looking guy. You know what I mean? You always been on your own. You dig what I'm saying? Businessman. entrepreneur Negro. You know what I mean? So you if you take a girl out, you always foot the bill. You know what I mean?
You said you always what?
You always gotta
Ah,
foot
yeah,
the bill.
pay the bill.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm just
Right.
saying you ain't the nigga to be like, hey, you got your income tax. And,
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean? So
Facts.
you treat a chick well.
For sure.
You don't seem like you just get drunk and just smack them in the mouth. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I'm saying, so you can do all of that, right?
Right.
And then nobody's perfect.
For sure.
Side chick, whatever, right?
For sure.
But for the majority of the time of a woman being with you,
Mm-hmm.
you made her pretty much happy.
I
Just
try to do my
when-
best.
Yeah, just when,
Right.
you fuck up, hey, it's a fuck up.
Facts.
So some women will leave you, right? Or they get mad at you and then want to cheat back or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
But on the average, your side chick, she was faithful to you, right? Because she knew that you went home to your girl. And then some kind of way, your side chick end up
Am I
being your
going
main
inside
chick.
here? Am I going inside? Yeah.
Yeah, we going inside and we taking everything down except the,
Okay, do you want to square it?
yeah,
Square it out?
swear it out.
But don't trim this down though.
No, not the goatee.
Got you.
Yeah, we're taking everything down except the goatee.
Got you.
So a chick could go be another nigga side chick to get back at you. But all she had to do is just accept the chick. It makes more sense to me.
When you think about it, honestly, in my opinion, excuse me, when a woman's dating a man, you know what I'm saying, and she know what he doing
Right.
mentally, you know what I'm saying, you accepting it.
Right.
Even though you might not say it verbally, like, I ain't accept no man dealing with more than one woman. That's why people are now, I think, wanting to be in poly, because it's like, you going to do it anyway.
Right.
So, we might as well, I mean, I like girls, you like girls, we might as well
Right.
go ahead and make it happen.
Financials.
And then they like, just be honest with me. But in reality, I don't think women can really handle a man being honest. And then even if a man is honest, are they really honest?
No,
They're not, right?
but a lot of women can't handle the truth, right? They can't. They ask. See, I always
Right.
lived a life of just understanding, right? I understand a motherfucker ain't perfect, right?
Sure.
I understand motherfuckers got their flaws. And once you, I think this is a gift and a curse with me, to where I can read motherfuckers, right? And it's like I know what the fuck you're doing, even when you don't think I know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because I pay attention to patterns.
For sure.
See, I
I'm
pay
the same
attention
way.
to detail, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife used to always. This is when my stepson. This how when he started smoking weed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Every day, I clean out a car, right?
Right.
I got change, right? So I got this water bottle that it's a hobby of mine that I try to fill up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fill this motherfucker. I'm trying to see how much change I get out of all these motherfucking junk cars. You know what I mean? And the
Right.
and the bigger, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the penny bank getting into that short dread stage. You know what I mean? That
Right.
short beard stage. It's ugly. You know what I mean? But you still you want to give up, but you see progress as long as you just keep on at it, right?
Right.
So, this nigga started smoking weed and started going through, because he didn't have no job. So he's taking my change, right?
Right.
Out my jug. So I'm telling my wife, I said, babe, this nigga take, how you know? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know at all this change in here, right? How do you know one penny's missing?
Right.
It's real easy. Every day I dump that change in there, right? I take a picture. So, if I drop all this change randomly in there, and the dime lands on the dollar, and the dime is looking at the wall, when I come back, that nigga needs to be looking at the wall. That's all I'm looking for before I
Right.
put more change in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Detail.
Right.
I pays attention to detail like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And so it's a gift and a curse because it's like you don't look for shit, but then shit just get thrown in your face. You're like, oh. And so I understand people. I understand people are going to do what they're going to do. And it's not the fact that they don't love you no more, no less. They just go do what the fuck they go do.
Right.
Because they feel like they can get away with it. But so when you just be like, okay, let's figure this shit out. How would life be? You dig what I'm saying? How would life be if motherfuckers grew up like that? How would life be if motherfuckers was brought and raised in a poly relationship? Would you have so many pedophiles? Would you have so many kids missing that motherly love? Would you have so many daddies outside of the house?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because every woman, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
every woman who left you to be with another nigga, he cheated on her too. Didn't treat her the way you treated her. Right? So what the fuck are they leaving for? Because there is no Mr. Perfect. That's why it's so many fucked up relationships, because then now they bring in this badge because of, and then they settle down with a fucked up nigga that kick their ass and drink liquor and don't have a job. Am I right or wrong?
I didn't heard a lot of women say, like, because when you think about it, the women say, like, what I'm gonna do? Leave this nigga and go be the next nigga that don't do the same thing? He don't cheat too.
Right.
But you're not saying every man cheats, but at the same time, you feel me? You gotta understand that everybody is human. You feel
Right. And everybody is imperfect. I'm gonna ask you a question. What does, this is gonna be a hard one.
Okay.
What does your mama, your grandma, your auntie, Holly Berry, Diana Ross, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Dolly Parton, what do they all have in common?
They got a vagina?
No.
What, they women? They emotional?
No.
They're all mothers?
It's gonna fuck you up. They all been cheated on. They all been cheated on. You know who have not been cheated on?
Who is that?
Well, the countries where they're able to have at least multiple women. There's no divorce. There's no breakups. There's no poverty. You know what I mean? Because when you said you have to deal with bitches' finances, well, see, them ain't the bitches that's in the poly. Them ain't the bitches for you. See, you wouldn't seek to find two broke bitches to take care of because you could take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You would seek two bitches that can bring something to the table. Now just think if you had two women who did dreads with you, how much more money would be brought into the house? You dig what I'm saying? Because shit, you could teach two women to do what you do. You could multiply your clients. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm more or less on the financial wealth.
Okay.
Because two motherfuckers only gonna bring in enough money for two motherfuckers unless somebody else is doing some extra work. Do you know how much less stress it would be if you had some more people in here doing what you do, bringing the money into your house? You know what I'm saying? Because just like if I had multiple women that was able to sell cars, you know what I mean, or to do what I do, you know what I mean, because see, I'm teaching a bunch of other motherfuckers to do it, but that money's not coming back into my house. You know what I'm saying? That money's going somewhere else. And see, most of the time, relationships end because of romance and finance, right? When a nigga fucking with a side chick, he gotta fuck. He ain't paying bitch bills unless he tricking. But you know, you gotta help a bitch out with some lunch money, some gas money, an alternator, a fucking front end alignment, a tire. You know what I mean? It ain't a whole lot, but just think, on the average, everybody got to pay at least $2,500 a month. On the average, if you're not on Section 8, with bills, rent, and whatever, you know, you got to at least be able to cover $2,500 a month, right? Now, if you got a bunch of single women that's handling that on their own, and they just need a little gas money here and there to make shit meet, just think about if you brought her into the house, how much you would not have to give her gas money. You know what I mean?
So you more so looking at it more so from more of a business point of view and more of a building a foundation and building
generational wealth.
Yeah.
Because see, like, all right, on the average, a woman has to, if she's single, she got to spend a whole lot of time away to try to take care of a kid, right? So the kid's getting brought up by who? The video games and whoever, right? All right. On the average, in today's society, a woman can date a man, right? And he can go to work every goddamn day, but child support for another kid is fucking with him, right? So he got to work extra hours, or she got to work extra hours to if they want Christmas or a vacation, right?
Okay.
Now, throwing one more motherfucking, because a woman always gonna get a full paycheck. A woman always gonna get a full paycheck, right? Okay. A nigga gonna get the deductions. Only a woman that went to college or, you know, they gonna start deducting that shit, but if she fucking do what she supposed to do, she can afford it. But on the average, you know what I mean, a woman can make $3,500 a month. Now you do the math. You know what I mean? And then when everybody is doing their 8 hours and coming home, you have more time to spend with your kids. See, nobody's raising these kids. You got to look at it in generational wealth and how it would change the way these kids would be raised. Because if you was raised in a multi-mother, you know, establishment, you would have, you know what I'm saying? You would carry on with that. You dig what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what you're saying. My only problem would be is dealing with even though you get the benefits of, you know what I'm saying, I get what you're saying, like raising the kids, more than one mom and stuff like that. But women come with a lot. You know
no, hold up. Let me rephrase it. No. Black, uneducated women come with a lot. See, that's the thing, Teddy. You can't, you are right. You are fucking right. Everything you gonna say, you gonna be dead on, right? Because that is everything.
I need some more tea.
That would be everything that you would be not looking for. Because I'm just trying to get niggas to understand. All right, when we date women, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, when we date women, right?
Sure.
Would you most likely say that the woman that you date you have more than?
That I have more than?
Yeah. Are you more of an asset than an inconvenience when you become in a woman's life? Will you more likely take care of her and her baby? You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with her, you fuck with her kid too, right?
That's how it's supposed to be. You're talking about like a relationship type situation. Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Right. So what I'm saying to you is,
right,
you bring more to the table than most of the women you done dated. People recognize and respect your woman because of who you are. Mm-hmm. Don't nobody respect you because of who she is, right? Mm-hmm. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay. So when we are dating women that are, and I'm just gonna say this bluntly because it's just facts, less important, less money, you know what I mean? When we are dating these women, right? They are the winners. Because at the end of the day, all they got is some pussy to offer. Is that correct?
I mean, I ain't gonna say that's all
they got. What I'm
offer.
saying,
pussy,
pussy and some motherfucking a cooked meal. But what I'm saying to you, Teddy.
Okay, so let me say this, right? So my opinion, you feel?
Yeah.
When I think about a woman coming along for me and I think about like what's the benefit is how it's not about sucking from me, right? It's
Right.
how you can help elevate
Yeah.
me and the money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like a woman, I feel like a woman is to help me, right?
Yes.
So she's supposed to come through and make you better.
There you
Not
go.
just I need my hair done, my nails done,
Yeah.
this and the third, but like, hey babe, look, invest your money in this, or let me go make these runs like you sell cars. Let me
Right.
go go to the auction with you, get
Yeah.
my homegirls
Yeah.
and bring the car so you ain't
Yeah.
gotta pay for tolls.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that. Like I feel
Assets.
like a woman, it's to upgrade a man. Whatever
Right.
whatever a man is doing, she's gonna elevate him and make him better. If
Yeah.
she's not making him better and it's just all that you sucking from him,
Right.
then I feel like that woman is not making you better, and a good woman is going to elevate her in
Right.
some kind of way, some type of support. Sometimes it ain't always financial, but it's other things that she can do to make
No.
sure.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is
Hmm.
a woman
Yeah.
will most likely leave a man because if his finances ain't right. Right? And because that's what you lead it with. But a man has to accept a woman when she fall off her teeth. You know what I mean? So like most men, we're visual, right?
For sure.
If we meet you a certain way, just like they meet us a certain way. If they meet us and we able to take them to Red Lobster and dates and we can travel and do all this other shit, this is what we have to keep up because this is what we came with. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, in order for us to keep doing that, right? Why are we taking you all the way to the Bahamas? Why are we taking you to all the motherfucking functions? Because we're showing you off. We're proud of who we're with. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Violet.
But when they fall short on the only deal that got us there, we have to accept it. Cause the chick will leave you quick as a motherfucker if you know what I'm saying, if your money ain't right. Some will, some won't. But what I'm saying, if men knew their worth, that's all. I don't think they would chase so many women down because what you chasing sometimes is a fucked up a fucked up deal.
Yeah.
Now see my wife, she do all the background shit. You know what I mean? She do all the paperwork. She do you know what I mean? So she's not able financially, but she kicks in. You know what I'm saying? She's everything else. You know what I mean? She's the nurse at the crib. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's all of that. But then you have so many women that don't have those skill sets. That's crispy, man. It's certain skill sets you gotta have as a woman. That's all. Because a lot of these women think they just because they got a fat ass and they can I can the throat goats and all that other shit. A nigga don't really need all that. Nigga need a motherfucker that he can count on.
And it's, I feel like it's the social media, it's the music, you know.
Yeah.
They getting all these likes, you know what I'm saying, and men ain't holding them up to their standard. I mean,
Right.
you know, they ain't holding them up to what a woman's supposed to be and what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, a woman just think that she's just supposed to look pretty. Like you should. I ain't saying all women. I'm just gonna say that some of the majority of women,
Mm-hmm.
like they just feel like, oh, I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? You need to do this for me. You need to buy me this. You need to, you know, you need to be like if you ask a woman out the gate, like I'm not being with no man if he ain't paying all the bills, and they believe if a man talking 50-50, I don't want nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? You a man, you supposed to do this, but yeah, but what is a woman supposed to do? What do you bring? And most of the time when you ask women what they bring to the table, they always say, well, you know, I cook, I talk good to you, I do this, and I no, like, tell me how you gonna elevate me. Tell me how you see my shop ain't clean. Like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come in Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm gonna clean the shop.
Yeah.
I see you got this gel coming out, Mr. Twist. We gonna see if we can get this in all the stores around the city.
Yeah, while
you know
you
what I'm
working.
saying? yeah, I'm gonna help elevate you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make your load lighter. That's what a man need. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I don't need you nagging. I don't need you just saying like, I just give you sex every now and again, and then when I ask for it, I got to get the, here you want it just here, or
Yeah.
you just bend over. It ain't no excitement.
Yeah.
But then the side chick, she gonna pull up. She
Yeah.
gonna do this. She
Yeah.
gonna do that. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, damn. Like, well, yeah. Like, I need that same energy. If you want me to get the same energy, I'm buying you this. I'm taking care of
Yeah.
your car,
Mhm.
your kids. Make sure you got this, that, and the third. I need
Yeah.
you to get the same energy too.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like when you dating, you always dating. Even though it's the same person, it's a new person. Cause every 5 to 10 years, we always change, right?
Yeah.
So the person you are when you 18, by the time you 28, you're gonna be somebody different. By
Yeah.
the time you 38 to when
Yeah.
you're 48, 50, you always changing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
people
elevate.
renew. Yeah, they renew their vows because it's the same person, but it's a new person.
Right.
Like 10 years ago, at first I didn't want to travel. Now
Right.
I'm hearing all my friends travel. Babe, I want to travel. I want
Yeah,
to go outside
yeah,
the world.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to just sit in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now you dating a new person. She wants to travel now.
Yeah.
Or she wants to start a new business, her adventures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now she might want to start baking. You know,
Yeah.
you got to support your woman on that because now you're dealing with a new person. She's new.
Mhm.
So I think people always change, and I believe that, we all have to adjust to one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact of sometimes a lot of these women, but a lot of women now, they're changing. I'm saying a lot of podcasts that they're thinking differently.
Yeah.
That they saying about support the man. They saying about not nagging. They saying about, give your nigga some head before he leave. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Get a nigga some sex. You know what I'm saying? Cook for the nigga.
And-
Rub his back. They, you know what I'm saying? They
and
understand it.
and you know, all of those women, right?
Yeah.
Those come from all of those women who thought to grab, because they can only speak and go hard from trials and tribulations, right?
Right.
We did a podcast with a couple of women, right?
Mm-hmm.
In their 50s. What, one was 54, 52? They was in their 50s. And we asked them some questions. You know what I mean? I just asked them questions. And one was with her husband for what, 18 years? I might not be right or wrong, but it was that time with kids and all this other shit. And the nigga took her on trips and nigga took her on dates, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga was a good nigga. You know what I mean? But she left him because he was a lying cheater.
Mm-hmm.
But then she ended up with another nigga, you know what I mean, and had another baby. And then she ended up leaving him because he was a lying cheater. But then now she's in her 50s and now she's by herself. So now a lot of those women is like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Either they, like the old women did back in the day, they just accept what's going on because that's just called being a man. Or you just have women just say, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead and have a poly relationship because, I don't mind the women either. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then them is the women that understand that this is something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say, I'm 95% good nigga. And I always feel like for me to be 100% good nigga, I gotta have the only thing that really drives me. You know what I mean? Like, for real, some niggas, other shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If I was able to get 2 women, I'll give her all my money. Just give me enough money to buy some junk cars. Because I'm trusting y'all with the money. I know these motherfuckers just ain't gonna go out and just blow the money. You dig what I'm saying? And just go buy wigs and weed because I'm not fucking with nobody that would be on that level. You dig what I'm saying? So if a nigga could just say, if you had 2 women, and and everybody's working and all this other shit, would you give up your money? If you trusted them, and if everybody's on the same accord, you know what I'm saying, living life. Because see, that's the thing about trust. It's like here. Because all I need is the essentials to keep making money.
I mean, one thing I do believe in is not to give women that much power.
Right.
Right? Like, I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with a woman having her own job,
Right,
having her own money.
yes,
But if I just give her all my money, I'm just content with just having, you know what I'm saying, just 2 women. No, I don't think I can do that.
No,
you know
see, that's what I'm saying. That's my
That's
opinion.
your thing.
That's
Okay,
my
okay.
thing. No, I'm
Yeah.
not. Listen, I'm not trying to convince you to do shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I can
Because
hell no.
I'm just asking other people's opinion because
Yeah.
when I'm at the age where I don't really. Because I'm just saying, because if I ask you for
Right.
something, you better give it to me. If I'm giving you all my money, but I trust my wife like that
Right.
with the money.
So let me ask you a question. Do you want to have a poly?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have that.
You would love to have a poly?
Because it's just the way look at life, my life. I build a woman up because every woman I've been with, most of the time, sometimes they was my side chick first.
Right. I mean, I feel like, not to cut you off, I feel like every woman's a side chick, right?
Right.
Before they become a man, because
Right.
everybody's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody's talking to at least, let's just be honest, 2 or
Yes.
3 different people. You might not be
Yeah.
having sex, shop, just
Yeah,
texting
but
or
talking.
on the phone
Yeah.
or whatever. So everybody's aside until they cut everybody off and be like, oh, this is who I'm dealing with, this is the main,
Right.
or this and the third. So,
Right.
But see, do you think she would allow you to do the poly?
No, because I mean, no, I get in trouble for talking about it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't tell, but I mean, that's what a nigga want. You know what I mean? Shit,
Right.
I mean, you can't make a nigga not have an opinion. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And what, I look at it totally different than anybody else because I'm looking at we can only make so much money together.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? And in order for us to make more money, we just need more help. And see, if I help another motherfucker that don't live inside the house, if the money's not coming inside the house, then I don't want to help another motherfucker. You know what I mean? If I'm a help a motherfucker, the money got to come in the house now. I did way too much community work where I done showed a lot of people to make money, but that money don't come back because as soon as these niggas start making money, they start acting funny with the nigga that showed them how to make the money. Now, if I show you how to make money and you coming home with the money, then shit, look, check this out. I have a game plan. And see, I look at it to where it's like, if we want to change the daddy outside the house, you know what I mean? Because I always say a man go cheat on you, but a nigga ain't go cheat on y'all. You know what I mean? Because then you have 2 women that will be, playing detective. If you don't want no smoke, because if you got 2 women that agree to this shit, then nigga, it shouldn't be no other reason for you to do nothing. You know what I mean? Now, if you not ready for that and you still got to cheat on 2 chicks, you wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? But if you sit back and say, hey, look, check this out. This is what it is. This is what I want. This is what I think it could be, and this is what it's going to look like. Do you see the same vision? And until that happens, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, my wife, no, she's not with it.
And
You know
then
what I mean?
women, another thing too is, women are territorial just like men. Women, I mean, I
But
feel like
hold
this.
up, Teddy, hold
Go
up,
ahead,
listen.
go ahead,
Now,
I'm listening.
they, right? Because your side chick has always been faithful,
Okay.
knowing you're going home. Like you can get 2, 3 chicks, knowing you go home, and these 2 or 3 chicks, as long as you come through and give them a little gas money, smack them on the ass, and all this other shit, and just show them some attention. Every now and again, they know that you got a woman at home, right? When they become that main chick, they should already just be like, okay, you dig what I'm saying? They should suggest it.
But can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Now it's always levels and categories, right?
Yes, sir.
So this chick that you might got as a side chick might not be meant to be a girlfriend,
Right.
or a wife.
Right.
So
Right.
some of them gotta stay in that
Right.
category
Mhm.
because, all right, cool, we having fun, we having sex, but now I bring you as my girl. Now you spending the money. You got a bad attitude. You know, what I'm saying things change because not everybody's meant to be in every kind of category.
Yes. Yes.
So you
yes.
really
I
have
get
to
you.
screen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most
That's how,
definitely.
because a lot of times, like, yeah, I can screw you, but I can't make you my girl.
Right.
I can't bring you home to my mama.
Right.
Or I can't do business with you, or I don't like the way you treat your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You dog them out. You don't keep
Right.
a clean house.
Right.
I don't like the fact that you got all these female friends, you know what I'm saying, that persuade you to do this and the third. So it's just cool that we do what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, you look at women's phone, they got this nigga under spend a lot. They got this one under my little bedtime buddy, or this guy is just the person I talk to, the trick daddy or whatever. Just like, man, we
gas
got different
money.
women. Yeah. So I think, like, you can't bring everybody into this category because they not meant to be in this category for me.
Right.
So, and I get what you saying. Like, you would be cool with 2 women.
Yeah.
That's good. See, I think if I had 2 women and they were staying in the same household, just dealing with the mental of a woman and her emotions, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, it's a lot dealing with just one. Right?
Yeah.
But having 2 of them on your ass, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, okay, but
That's deep.
most women are pissed off. What makes them mad? Because, like I said, romance and finances, right?
Okay.
That's what makes them mad. Just think about it. They get mad, go through your phone, they mad about something. You know what I'm saying? A bill ain't got paid, they mad about something. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that makes them mad, right? If they had none of that to be mad about, there shouldn't be no arguing. There shouldn't be no bickering. There shouldn't be no bad, no, you know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be, now, the only thing be bad is the attitude that they have to go out into the real world, they got jobs. But if they are here with you, if y'all building business together, if y'all doing business together, so I'm saying, if you do that, there is no bullshit, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So it's always the good and the bad, the happy and the sad.
Sure.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I mean, for you, like,
Because I done played
you
it
can
out.
handle it. Yeah. See, you would be able to be a good man for something like that. Like, for me,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it because I like to see you on your way. Like, hey, you know, because I'm the type of person I ain't gonna argue with you. Like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. You have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
Now,
if the woman's coming home with you, it ain't no see you later. We gotta deal with this problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think, like, you can be having an argument with your lady, your woman, your wife, whatever. You go to work. You having a bad day because y'all funking. Just imagine 2 you funking with.
Yeah.
You feel me? See, if she was still decide, you can be like, all right, cool, I'm fucking with this one, but I can go relieve with that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no problem. But now I done bring y'all both into the house. I mean, yeah, y'all can make money. Yeah, you know, you can get more sex and stuff like that. But what about the other side? Because everything got a pro and a con.
Right.
So, you know, I just think it takes a certain type of man, a certain individual that can deal with that. You know, and I took my horn because I know about 3 different people that done did it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know quite a few niggas who's doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's cause and everything is cool. You know what I mean?
Cool.
As long as, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is.
Right.
And everybody gets the fuck along. Cause see, the thing, you know, it was more or less like the women more or less have to get along versus having to get along with you. You know what I mean? Because you always got to have somebody keeping somebody in check.
Yeah.
To where it don't feel like, you know, motherfucker just on some bullshit.
Right.
So we go, you know what I'm saying? Look, you got the Teddy experience, you know what I mean? Now, how much would something like that cost?
Usually anywhere between like 100 to 120. It ain't nothing too heavy. Nothing too major. I mean, I could have been way done with it, but you know,
Yeah,
just
we
sitting,
was bullshit.
chitting, chatting,
Yeah.
just enjoying ourselves.
Now, is it anything you like to say to anybody, up and coming? You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about like a barber, stylist,
Barber,
everything?
stylist, any advice?
In this
My-
profession?
Good, yeah.
For sure. I just say like, stay focused, loyal to your craft. You feel me? Don't give up. You can make it, even when the clientele gets slow. You gotta grind hard, stick with it.
Yeah.
Cause every business has its ups and its downs. So, you feel me? A lot of times, like January is slow. Like people that came and got their hair done in December. You know what I'm saying? Then right at the end of December is rent due. So
Yeah.
You got the Christmas gifts. You got
Yeah.
the rent. And then you got New Year's people going out, so they spent all that money. So then in January is so slow
Yeah.
that people ain't getting their hair done, especially in the beginning. So it's like, damn, now I need to go get another job. You can't think like that. You gotta just stick with the hustle.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be an entrepreneur, just know that it ain't easy. It don't matter if you open up a restaurant. It don't matter what business it is. It don't never just be easy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing easy anyway. Just stick to it. That's advice I got. Just stick with it.
Now, is there
You'll be
anybody
okay.
that inspired you in the game that you want to send a shout out to?
Man, shoot, man.
Anybody you want to give some flowers to, some tulips?
I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of people. I say like, a couple people I look up to, like Joey Cuts. You know. What I'm saying?
Yeah. Joy's a good dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was kind of like my role model in the barber game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the Africans, you know what I'm saying, that was doing dreads way before me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because they put the stamp on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Teresas, the Miss Gwen, Miss Ann.
Yeah, Teresa.
All
Teresa
of
been in the
them.
game for a long time.
Even though I really don't know them like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, all their daughters and them, just a lot of people that was in the hair industry before me. A lot of barbers in the hair industry before me. A dude named Chris Nickens. They gave me my first shot at being a barber. Give me the chance, even though I didn't have no clientele.
Yeah.
So I give a shout out to him. I mean, that's pretty much it for real. Because you get to thinking, you know, I'm gonna come up with so many different names.
Yeah.
But you know,
But it's always the ones, because like
for sure.
after you get done, you be like, God damn, you know what I mean?
You
So,
mentioned him, but
because people be asking me, and it's just like, you know, it's a lot of people I would like to pay homage to. You know what I mean? For the game, and that's the main thing that I always say. In order for you to be successful in anything you do, especially when you stepping outside on faith, you gotta have faith in yourself. You know what I mean? And faith in what you do. You know what I mean? And
Right.
do the best that you can. You know what I mean? And that's what make you stand out. You got a lot of quitters. You got a lot of people that started doing dreads, and a lot of people that
Right.
started this, and a lot of people that started that, and they quit. And only the strong survive. Because I remember Popper was selling fucking T-shirts and delivering T-shirts like they were dope packs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always gonna speak highly of the hustle.
You gotta hit the ATM up this afternoon.
yeah, that's cool.
I can really, I'll give you this until.
You ain't gotta do it, bro. You know, I guess you know we can.
Uh,
Yeah, for sure.
the way he never stopped. He never gave up on selling the T-shirts. Now that they got stores at the, you know what I'm saying, he's breaking, you know, to me he's making history. Never has
sure.
any black man had a fucking store inside the fucking airport selling anything. You know what I mean? Anything. You tell me anybody. Never have anybody opened up a whole store just by selling shit to say I'm KC. 2 locations. And you know, 2 prime locations at that. How many black people do you know opened up some shit in Ward Parkway and been successful to where the white folks is coming in there and welcome you?
Right.
He cut a deal with Minsky's. He cut a deal with Ollie Gates. He cutting deals with people who ain't never cut deals with no fucking body.
Right.
Minsky's ain't. Why do Minsky's need Popper to make their T-shirts? Why? They could just make their own T-shirt and just put
Right.
Minsky's on it.
Yeah.
Why would they have to cut a deal with him? Because of the brand. Because of the name. You do what I'm saying? So it's like I pay homage to anybody, and that's why I said, you know what I'm saying, I had to, you know, get you on whatever platform that I got.
For sure, I appreciate
To shed light on the creativity, the real people that everybody overlooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The real stories. You dig what I'm saying? Because you got so many, you know, fly by night, you know, I don't know. Because, like, it's a lot of people that's doing a lot of shit, and they are at a level where they shouldn't be because they didn't grind for it. It was just bunch of ass kissing. So, what is your hours, bro? Like, where we at? This is the shop. How long you been here?
So, my hours of operation is usually like 9 to 6. I've been here at this location. I'm gonna say it's been like 9, almost 10 years.
I remember.
The first day I opened up was, I want to say when the Worlds was in the World Series. Yeah, like the last couple of games. You know what I'm saying? It was like my first days opened up here at the shop. Yeah, so I opened up from Tuesday through Saturday. Sundays and Mondays is like VIP if you pay extra. I come in. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Where we at? You gotta give me the address. Man.
Okay, yeah. So 3200 East 27th Street. It's called Loyalty is Royalty. You know what I'm saying? I got me, a couple other stylists in the building. I also got a product, Mr. Twist. It's a gel. You want to check it out, ED.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's on and popping.
Mr. Twist.
Mr. Twist in there.
See, look, Brandon. See,
yeah. So
ain't nobody got that. Too many people got that.
For sure. And how I started this, man, honestly, I was retwisting hair, and I couldn't figure out what could hold the hair and grab the hair. So I started mixing a gang of products up. And then I was telling the guy about it, like, I need somebody to break this down and make it for me.
Yeah.
He's like, I know the perfect person. Then he reached out to me, and then boom, here I am.
There you go.
To Mr. Twist. So yeah.
How much is that going for? And how can they get it?
This is like $25. You can come directly to me. You can call me 816-674-4636. And it's called Mr. Twist, 816-674-4636. Get you in the game. I'll send it right to you.
Well, we gonna wrap this shit up, man.
For sure.
It was a pleasure, my dog. But I'm gonna have to get lined up, man.
I got you.
Because I'm normally I go get lined up by my barber up the way where I be at, and then I go live. But I was like, well, I'm gonna come down, and cause at least I ain't get no dreads, but I can at least get the Teddy experience. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So we out of here, man. Much love to my nigga JD, the cameraman behind the reel.
Did his thing.
Y'all got, because we don't drink. I don't drink no liquor. So anytime you see me drinking, I'm always drinking JD's brewed tea. You know what I mean? A couple of times he had us drinking something fruity with some mint. Today we was drinking freshly squeezed lemon tea.
For sure. For sure.
And so, hey man, we'll see y'all next week, man. Much love to you, brother, man. Much respect,
to you too,
man.
Bro. Honey.
Always.
Alrighty.